Hey guys! So it's finally time for my updated Photocard collection video. So my goal was to update or film an update video every 6 months. So I started these in January and it's August now, so it's been roughly 6 months since I first started posting my Photocard collection. And back then I was doing them in segments so I could give a little bit more of a detailed description of my collecting methods and what the cards were. But this time around, I want to condense it all into a single video. Therefore, I'm not going to be talking very much. I might point out a few things here and there, but mostly I'm just going to be kind of continuously flipping just to get through all my binders, because I have a lot of binders. I know I have a bit of a problem when it comes to Photocard collecting, as you will see. But I have cut down my collection in some areas quite a bit. Mostly, I've been focusing more on collecting my top groups and then cutting back on other groups by just collecting my bias or something like that. So, my sale video, I have a lot of Photocards that I took out from my collection, so feel free to check that out. It should be posted either before this video or right after this video. So, I'll leave a link down in the description for that. But without further ado, let's start. So my cover pages have not changed at all. I actually have new ones designed and they're going to be very elaborate. I just haven't gone around to printing them or cutting them out because they are going to be a bit crafty. So when I do my next update in January, you'll see what those look like. And likewise, I haven't really done any of my filler pages either, so all that kind of hasn't changed since my last videos. But we're going to start off with FTIsland. And for FTIsland, because they are one of my top ultimate bias groups, I decided just go ahead and collect everyone's cards. So we start off with I Will, since this is the era that was really, I guess, FTIsland's music in Korea. So I do have all their cards from that. And then we have Where's the Truth with on the lower rows, they're kind of battery skin Where's the Truth cards, which I'm just missing Hongi's. I do have an extra J-Gen that I would love to trade with whoever has Hongi's version. And then their latest album, Over 10 Years, the full set, and the postcards that came in the album. This is from their Halloween package. And then I put the cards in from their Refreshment album here. And then more of our older cards, Beautiful Journey, Japan Special album volume 1, and then their All About Japan, which segues into their Japanese cards. So because I decided to collect everyone's, and I mostly had Jaejin's and Jonghoon's, before I decided to make that change, there's a lot of holes, so I'm just kind of slowly going to fill these pages. So you can see a lot of gaps, especially Hongi and Minwon's are the ones I'm mostly missing, and then group cards too, so most of these releases you'll see holes there. But this is all in chronological order, and then all my cards are going to be ordered by age. I'll go quickly through these since there are a lot. And they do have a new single coming out very soon, so there'll be some new additions coming shortly. And I do have a lot of extra FTIsland Japanese Photocards on my sale and trade list, so I would really love to trade them since FTIsland cards are a little trickier to get than some other groups. Okay, and then their latest one, United Shadows, is here. Then we have some Hongi solo stuff. He has a new solo coming out later this year, apparently, so that comes with cards. This will probably just be a solo page. And then for their DVDs, they come with, or the earlier ones come with photocards, and then the later ones come with postcards. So I just collect Jonghoon, my bias, since these are a little harder to get. So these here, and then we have some postcard sets that usually come with photo books or tour goods. And then I have some random DVD postcards from Jaejin and Singhyun, which if I get these like in bundle deals or something, I don't really want to part with them. Then distance jacket cards and an NWU pre-order jacket card. These are Taiwanese cards. And then some random treasure tickets and stickers. And this binder is all, I didn't mention this earlier, but they're all bands related. So day 6 will go next, which I only collect Brian or Younghae's cards. So currently I don't have any of them, though I have a ton of his concert postcards coming in. So this section will be filled out a bit better in the very near future. And then for N.Flying, which of course I'll need to make a new cover page because they have a new member, I have a full set of their debut Awesome. And then I think for the next releases I might just collect Kwangjin, but I'm not totally sure. And then for CNBlue, my bias is Junction, but I kind of just keep whoever I pull in my album. I'm not too fussed with trading. So this hasn't changed much since I haven't really bought their recent things. Right, so that was that binder, and we'll move on to the next. Next up, kind of continuing the trend with FNC's groups, we have SF9. So this binder is actually my 2016 rookies binder, since there's a lot of 2016 rookies I've grown very attached to. My favorite one though is SF9, so I still collect OT9 since I can't bear just narrowing it down to a few of them. So we have their debut single, Feeling Sensation, all the postcards that went in that, and then the follow-up, Burning Sensation. I'm still missing a few, but because I'm collecting OT9, I'm kind of just slowly collecting everything. And then Breaking Sensation, which I don't have very many either, but again, it'll be a slow process. And then for Japanese things, I'm still planning on collecting OT9, so I have a full set of Fanfare. And then these just recently came in, so these are their Easy Love event tickets, which I might have to just get all of them used after the event since they'll be cheaper on proxy sites. Those are the 3 I have so far. And then for Taiwanese press, I just collect my top 3, Junho, Rowoon, and Taeyong. So right now I'm just missing Taeyong's Feeling Sensation Taiwan, and then Rowoon's Burning Sensation Taiwan, which this next page are the ones I have up for trade for that. Or I could also sell these for the amount I paid for them with the album. So if anyone's interested in these, let me know. Some fan-made sets my friend made. And then these are just their goods. And FNC's been going crazy with their goods, so I have a lot of them, and there's going to be a lot more in the future. These are just fan-made. And then the last thing is their Burning Sensation postcard set, which is a little awkward to store. I need to come up with a better solution. And then next up we have Victon, who I really enjoy too, but I decided to cut back and just collect my bias Sungwoo. So I have all his cards here. And the fan meeting card, though I do have their ready postcard set because I do like all the guys in here. And for Kunakun, I also cut back to just collecting my bias, though I made exception with the standees for Knock, so I did keep all these. And then I just have Jihoon's cards, so I'm missing a couple of his cards. And then for his standees, I'm still missing a few of his as well. I have a lot of them up for sale and trade in my sale and trade video, so please let me know if you would like to trade for one of, if you have a Jihoon I'm missing. Then his Kino stuff. Kind of sad that Gravity didn't come with cards. and stickers from Gravity. And then we have Pentagon, whom I actually have two biases. So I have Yuto and Kino. So I'm missing a few of their cards still. But again, they're not a huge priority, so I just kind of slowly collect them. Then these are some of their Fantastic photo sets. And the last one in this binder is Astro. And I just collect Junho. So I'm missing a lot of his cards. I'm seeing all of his Spring Up cards, 2 of his Summer Vibes, his Winter Dream, and then the latest mini. And I haven't bought that latest mini, so I just have postcards up to Winter's Dream. And I do have some, I think I have a Winter's Dream Rocky Standee, which is up for trade for Junho. And we'll go on to the next one. Alright, so this binder just has a lot of different boy groups, so I kind of just put them together because of, just due to size. So for GOT7, I just collect J-Bomb. So I did keep their Just Right photo set, and I am missing a couple of his Japanese cards, and I do have some of his Thailand press cards coming in finally. So his Just Right one and Turbulence. And some other miscellaneous cards I have. Star cards, and then jacket cards. And I do have Jackson's bookmark from their Fly and Soul DVD. So I'd love to trade him for JB. And some group cards and fan-made cards. Their Fly and Soul DVD set, and then JJ Project will go here. So I did buy 2 copies of the album, so I'm probably going to keep both JB's and Junyo's. So that'll go here. And we just have some postcards. Thanks. And so Snuper is a new edition, which is why you don't see a cover page here. But for Snuper, I just collect Sabin, though I do like all the guys. But for new groups, I can only allow myself to collect one member. So I do have a lot of his cards coming in. So from Compass, Raining, and their latest repackaged album. Luckily, Snuper is pretty easy to collect on Japanese sites. So I have his Compass jacket cards in the group ones. And then after Snuper is Cross Jean, and I just collect Shin. So I have his mirror cards here from the black version, and the pre-order cards for everyone, and then the white version. So I do need to get his earlier cards eventually, though he's one of the harder members to collect, unfortunately. The Boys Republic, I just collect one Jin, and this hasn't changed, sadly. 24K is a new edition, and I don't have a bias yet, though I just got this album, and I pulled Corey, so I'm just keeping him for now, and I needed to decide who my bias is going to be for them. Then 2 AM, we have Jinwoo's solo cards from his Will Japanese album, and then these Japanese event tickets from when he was promoting with 2 AM. It hasn't changed at all. And then for VIXX, I've really cut back on VIXX and just decided to keep my end cards. So all his regular size cards are here. I'm just missing his Zelos one. And some of his larger things and photos. These are from N-Wave and the Kino albums, which I need to stop buying these. They're ridiculous. But I do like the cards that came in for the Conceptions trilogy. So I just put these in here. And then for Shangri-La, got those 2. And then the postcards that come in the Kino albums here. And then the random postcard for Shangri-La's Kino album, I pulled N, which was nice. And I also pulled a Huck, so he is up for trade for Ns. And more N things, and both of Ns for Shangri-La. And then for Japanese things, I'm just missing his 2 limited Depend on Me cards. And then this version think version B of Can't Say. And then both of these Voodoo cards, the Taiwanese version, so I have Ravi and Hyuk, so those are both up for trade for N. And some goods, and pre-order bonus stuff, and then VIXX LR. I kept everything since I do really like these cards. And Leo and Ravi are kind of my bias wreckers. So that is it for this binder. We'll go to the next one. Okay, so now we're going to start where my collection really got kind of ridiculous. So for 2 p.m. I actually have 3 separate binders for them. So I'll go through these pretty quickly, but I should just say that 2 p.m. is a group I've been really collecting these past few months, since they are my ultimates along with FTIsland. So these are from the Hands Up Grand Edition. And then I have a couple of the Grown Taiwanese press cards. I could possibly get another Junho. That will be up for trade for one of the ones I'm missing. And then they don't have anything for number 5, so I just stuck in this My House standee. Then all these are from Gentleman's Game. And then the monograph postcards for Gentleman's Game. And then these are all the Japanese cards. So I collect OT6, as you see. And I have a few gaps, like I'm missing Juno's Masquerade, Woo Young's Wonders Game, Taekyun's Japanese version of Go Crazy, and Juno's Higher. And then for Galaxy at 2 p.m. I'm just missing 2 of the unit cards, so the Junho Tech one and the Woo Young Nagoon one. But luckily I did pull my 2 favorites, Juno and Changsun. And then for Promise I'll Be, because I only collect these tickets that aren't used, this is going to take me a very long time to complete, probably, if at all. But so far I have 3 of the member ones. So I have the color version for Chansung, the black and white horizontal version for Tech, and then the black and white vertical one for Juno. And I have all of the stickers and group cards up there. And these are some miscellaneous cards. This is actually, it's the same like image as the other I'm Your Man cards, but it's glittery, so this was kind of like a rare card for an event when this was being promoted. You see the back's a little different. And then we get into the DVD cards, so I only have half of them right now for their 5th fan meeting DVD. And then the postcards were sold along with at that meeting, or fan meeting. And then this is the 6th fan meeting, so I'm just missing 2. I do have an extra Chansung that I might be selling to someone, or I don't know if she's still interested in it. But these are the postcards that came in the DVD. And then here we have their kind of lottery tickets. So at their Japanese concerts, we have like these lottery tickets for each member with their Zoo PM like animal figure. So they have a few more of these that I don't have, like for 2 p.m. at 2 p.m. concert and their 2015 New Year's fan meeting. And I'm missing Junho's house party one, but otherwise these are the house party in Japan, 6 Higher Days, Galaxy at 2 p.m., their 2016 DYP Nation concert, and then their Dome concert was their last one. And then all the members do have solo ones for their concerts, but that'll go in a separate binder where I keep their solo stuff. And this is just some merch. So this is from their 2014 One Mic JYP Nation concert. This is from their 6 Nights concert. And then this is from It's 2 p.m. kind of merch. And then some miscellaneous cards. So this is a Gentleman's Game Taiwanese version. So you notice the corners are round instead of pointed. And then this is It's 2 p.m. The Kiss Me mug. So the mugs came with these cards, so I had you in case. And then my hottest 7th fan club card. And I have some random kind of group and subunit trading cards from their tours. So I keep the random trading cards that you could buy at their concerts and some other binders, because I mostly collect Junho, but I do collect some of the other members for specific versions. These are all the groups. And then for star cards, I'm very close to getting a complete set. I'm only missing a handful of cards, mostly from Taecyeon and Nikun, and then just this one Junho card. You can see the ones I do have so far. And I do have a lot of these still, like extras of these, so if anyone's interested in these, let me know. And I could either, if you buy something from me, I could stick them in, or if you just want to buy these cards, just let me know. And then last one I'm missing is this Kun one. And these are all the regular versions. So yes, Junho has his own binder. I've gone a little crazy collecting him these past months, and they all fit conveniently in one binder for now. It's going to be much larger, I am pretty sure, these next coming years, but start off with his solo release cards in Japan. And I'm only missing 2 of the DSMN cards, which I do see them on proxy sites, so I just want to get them for a little cheaper. And then his latest release, 2007 SS. I just have these cards, so I'll get the full set eventually. And then these are the only lottery tickets right now I have for his concerts. He started doing these during his field tour, so I'll get the other ones eventually. And then for postcards, these are from his first concert, Koi, and some stickers that came from that. And then for Feel, they didn't have any postcards, they just had these cards, and then I just stuck these in here since there was room. And then for Last Night, I just have these postcards, but there are some very expensive and rare ones you could get that are venue specific. The stickers from that tour. And then his Last Night in Seoul Polaroid set. And then for Hyper, I have a lot of these cards, but nowhere near the amount there actually are. There's like 110 of these available. I only have like maybe 25 of them. But how I plan on collecting these is just to sort them by concept. So I only have one of him in the baseball tee. But I have a few with this photo concept. And this photo concept, and him with the basketball. And then each 2 p.m. kind of concert series comes out with these kind of live concert photos. So my goal is to collect all these from all the members. So in my next binder, you'll see what I mean by that. But this is from during his Hyper tour. And then his last Hyper Night tour. There's 70 more of these concert photos, so these are the ones I have so far. There's only 3 concepts, so him in the coat, and then these 2 different Christmas concepts. So him in the red jacket, and then in the blue outfit. And then these also came with some live photos. And then I bought a bunch of his latest concert series ones, so that will go on all these pages. So I just have to wait for those to come in the mail. But these next sections are just Junho's cards from the, I guess, group concerts. So they started kind of doing member-specific things at Genesis of 2 p.m. So I have his stickers. And then for 2 p.m. of 2 p.m. they had venue-specific rare cards. So like this one was from Tokyo and Osaka. So there's a couple more of these I'm missing. And then these are just the regular cards. So this set I believe just has 10 total. And then there's some live photos too, which I haven't been able to find. But hopefully eventually they come up. And then 6 higher days. We have one from House Party, unfortunately. Those are a little harder to get, more expensive. And then the 2016 JYP Nation came with 2 different photo concepts. This concept and then the raincoat concept. Then for Galaxy of 2 p.m. We have the barefoot concept, the suit concept, and then the subunit concept, since Chansung and Junho did a unit song together for that album. And then I don't have any of their dome concert ones for him yet, so that'll be on my to-do list. And then for 6 nights, there's 3 different photo concepts. So we have one with him with the camera, and then the suit version, and then the casual version with him in the skateboard. And then in this next section, I'm just going to put a bunch of promotional goods for his movies and maybe TV shows if I could find any. So these are just from his movie Memories of the Sword, postcards, and L-Hole. And then I have some fan site stuff. So some photo cards, photos and postcards, stickers, a fan, and then a mouse pad. Alright, so this is the last binder I have for 2 p.m. and this holds all the other solo stuff that isn't Junho related, though I do have his Korean cards here since they fit conveniently here. But if he does have more Korean promotions, I'll probably stick it in his own binder. But I have both of Woo Young's and Junkei's, and then I ordered this by when they release albums with cards in Japan. So Junkei was after Junho, so it's up first. And I'm still missing a lot, or a couple cards from his first 2 releases, but I have all of his No Shadow. And then for all the solos, I'm trying to get at least 3 photos per concert for each of the guys. But I have a bunch of Junkei's from Love Letter, so I need to get some more from his Shadow or No Shadows tour because there wasn't any for Love and Hate. So it's on my to-do list. And then I'll probably just get some random cards from their group stuff to stick in his section. The Woo Young's next. I have Rose here, and then Party Shots. So I just have these 3 from his 6 nights. So I need to get his solo concert stuff and more of his other concert things. And then Taehyun. This Winter Hitori. And then I have his live photos from that concert. So I want to get 3 from each photo concept of his other Winter Hitori photo sets. And then some other kind of random group photo concepts to go on here, like 6 nights. So that's for Tak, and for Chansung and Nikun, who don't have any solo releases, I'm just going to collect more of their group random photos. I have a few here for Chansung, and then a couple here for Nikun. Right, and then this last section is just some random merch that's usually promotional related or whatnot. So this is from our stickers from their Grown promotions, along with postcards that came with the sticker set. And then the Going Crazy World Tour, as well as this Gimme Love postcard. And then I need to get more of their hottest postcard sets. So I just have their 7th hottest set right now. And then I also want to get more of their season's greeting postcard sets. So right now I just have some of their random photos that came in their 2017 season's greetings. So just have Junho, Junho, and Jungsun for now. And then these are some random stickers. You get one from lotteries or pre-ordering albums, or they're fan made. And then holders are the last things. Alright, next is history, and this hasn't changed, which makes me sad, though. I'm not going to get rid of any of these cards, but looking at them does make me a little sad. So I have all of their official photo cards from both their Korean releases and their Japanese releases. This is from him. And then for Japanese things, I have their regular About History, and the only card I'm missing is Kyungil's black version from their limited edition of About History. So this is a holy grail card for me, so if you have it, please let me know. I would be willing to trade a lot of things for it, or just buy it. And their other Japanese cards up to their last album, or single, Lost, and some fan-made cards. And then for Beast and Highlight, I've cut back a lot on this section as well. So I just stuck to collecting my bias Junho. So I have all of his vertical cards here from when he was promoting as Beast. And I'm missing a couple of his Japanese cards. Here. And then when for highlight cards, I just have this one card. So I need to get on getting his other ones, but eventually I'll get to them. And then here are the horizontal cards I have from him, as well as some group. And then I did keep some of the solo cards that I managed to accumulate. And then these are goods from one of their beautiful shows. And then postcards from their Selka book. Oops. And their beautiful show making photo book. Then I have BTOB after, and I still just collect Hanshik. So I have all his Korean vertical cards up front, so I still need his Bielin. And then I start with their Japanese cards that are fit in the 9 pocket sleeves. Here. And then these are the horizontal cards. And then some other miscellaneous cards. And then Remember That, and one of the fan club melody things. And I did decide to keep their complete set, since this is one of my favorite sets. And it's a little sentimental to me, as well as the set. And then some other cards. A lot of these I have up for sale. And then some more Hanshik stuff, and sticker sets, and photo sets. And then MYNAME is next. So for MYNAME, I decided just to keep all the members for Korean releases. If they ever release anything more with releases with cards, other than their day-by-day release. And then for other cards, I'm just going to stick to collecting Insu, since they have a lot of Japanese concert kind of venue stuff that I plan on getting. So these are some of the pre-order kind of bonus cards you could get. I'm missing quite a few of those, so I still need to get those. And then some concert venue and fan meeting cards. Jacket card from My Best Name. Some pre-order bonuses. Some concert photos. And then this came in a photo book, or from their tour pamphlet for their Hands Up tour. And then I kept all their postcards from their calendars. So I stuck the calendars from both years kind of back to back per month. And for SHINee, I cut back a lot on this as well and just stuck to, I'll show you. So I did keep, or for now I'm keeping OT5 for their Korean releases. So this hasn't filled out too much since the last time I filmed this. And for the newer releases, like 1 and 1, I think I might just stick to collecting 5 of these and not both sets. We'll see. And then for Japanese cards, I still only have these, though I do have his DDD card coming. And then this is still up for trade for Onu's version, and then this OST key card for School of Oz. You can trade for Solgi's or the other LOONA version I don't have. Some group cards, sticker sets. They're 1 and 1 kind of holographic cards. I'm keeping these because they're so pretty. And then for merchandise, I just decided to stick to keeping Onu's. So I have a lot of these up for sale. I have the other members. So those are from Dream Girl, a couple from Everybody, postcard set. Autumn Music Polaroids. Their Surprise Vacation Polaroids and postcard set. And then just a lot of Onu related postcards, mostly from Japan. And photos. And again, if you guys see anything, you don't know what they are, and you're really curious what it is, just let me know. Usually a timestamp and some description will help me just figure out what you're trying to describe. And then for other member solo stuff, I'm keeping Taemin's cards, as well as his sticker set for Press It, and some of his photos for Press It, a couple of his postcards from Press It, and jacket cards from Sayonara Hitori, and then Junho. I just have these. I might try to get another of his cards, but the photo version. But it's very low on my list. And some of his base. Now I'll move on to HoMin. So this hasn't changed too much since they've been in hiatus, so I'm very excited for their September comeback. And I'm still missing a lot of their Catch Me cards. I have a lot of Yunos, but I'm missing a lot of Chongmins in particular, as well as their humanoids, member cards. These are from Tents. Some group cards, OST cards, some of their SM Town cards, coax cards, and these are from Choosy Lover and it's a Step by Step, I think. So I did include Jaejun in here since I do collect him. He's just, his JYJ stuff and his solo stuff's in a separate binder, but I do plan on getting all of their summer photo cards for these 3, and then all the 3 for those 2 cards. And then for jacket cards, I'm still missing quite a few, especially in the earlier days. So these are just for Chongmin. I have Jaejun's and another binder. But these are the ones I have right now for Chongmin. So I actively try to collect all of his, and I put them in chronological order. Both the Damonchunki OT5 stuff and then the HoMin stuff. And then I do keep any Junho and group cards I happen to acquire, so I just stick them here. So these are all the Junho ones I have. And then some group ones. And now this section's filled out a bit more. This is a lot of their SM merchandise. So these are their mini Polaroids from Keep Your Head Down. The Polaroids for humanoids. their Catch Me World Tour postcards, a couple of their Tense postcards. I do have the full set. It's just, there's a lot of them. And I just stuck a few in my binder. And photo sets from Tense. And then this is postcards from their 10th anniversary tour. And photo sets from that tour as well. In Rise as God, I have their Photocard and postcard set. And some Polaroids from their Catch Me production DVD. And then this pre-order postcard from the Remix album. And then some SM Town postcards. And Polaroids. And then these are fan site postcards. And then some random postcards of the guys. And then some of the holders I have. Next up are my girl group binders. So this has now expanded to 2 binders since I've been more actively collecting my girl groups. And all these are kind of in preference order. So you'll notice LOONA has greatly moved up. I'm pretty obsessed with all their singles, and I really can't wait until they debut as a group. So I collect pretty much everyone and everything for LOONA. I actually have a couple more duplicate copies of their version A solos coming in because it's really hard to find these LOONA cards. Like the subunit ones you could buy on eBay fairly easily, but their solo version A ones are a little bit more difficult. So this Heejin one I have a duplicate of, which is up for trade for her other version, or I can sell it for how much I bought it for with the album. And these are the other ones I have. And then I have new one coming in very soon. And then their subunit, LOONA 1/3. So their Love and Live cards and their Love and Evil cards. And then these are all their vertical subunit cards. So I'm missing Heejins and Hunjins. So I did buy a copy, and so hopefully I get the one that I get a version that doesn't have one I could easily buy. And then the horizontal ones. And for AOA, not much has changed, though I've decided to more actively collect them. I'm just a little sad by the news of Choa's departure, and a little worried about them promoting as a group, but we'll see what happens with them. But for short hair, I just have Julians. These are for Like a Cat, Heart Attack. And Good Luck, I'm still missing quite a few cards. And then for their Angel's Knock, version A, I'm missing quite a few, as you see here. I do have an extra Junho one though, that will be up for trade for anyone else. And then I do have some of their ID cards of Mina's coming in. And I filled out a lot of their version B, or their Bing Bing version. So I just need a few more of these. These are their Japanese cards, and I haven't decided how I want to go about these. I need to get more of their group cards, and I don't know if I want to try to collect all of Choa's, or Yuna's, or Haejong's. We'll see. And then for FX, this has not changed at all really, as you'll see. So I do still collect everyone. There hasn't been any new releases from them, sadly. I still need to buy a Cowboy single and get those cards, as well as get the other solo cards I'm missing. And then the merch is still the same. And these are PBs. And for Red Velvet, some of these I filled out. I'm still missing Irene's Ice Cream Cake. I'm just missing Wendy's in the group. The Fred. See a lot of the Velvet ones. And a few for Russian Roulette, Rookie. I don't know if I want to collect both sets or just one set. I just have Wendy's for now. And then for the red, I pulled Yuri. I have an Irene version coming in the mail, and I think maybe like for Rookie, I might just collect one full set and not both. And some goods. I'm thinking of getting more Sulky related goods, but we'll see if that happens. And then for Girls' Day, I still want to collect all 4 of them for all their releases. It's just been slow moving. I just have one from their Everyday 5. But I do have a full set of their Darling Japan, so we'll see what happens. And then for my other girl group binder, these are collections where I don't collect all the members. So for like EXID, I think I'm just going to collect Ellie and Honey, or maybe just Ellie. These cards are a little harder to get, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. And my girl, I just collect Minnie. I don't have any of her limited cards, sadly, but maybe someday. And then twice, I just collect Momo. I'm still missing a lot of her cards since there are so many now. I do have these 2 concert cards. I might try to get her other concert cards, but I'm not sure. And then all the pre-order bonus Photocard sets. And then some unit ones and postcards. Oh, and then I do have her standee from Knock Knock. GFriend, I still haven't picked a bias. I think it's MG, but I just need to sit down and watch some variety. But I do have these cards. And then this M-Wave Carb from at release with Fingertip. And Pristin, I don't have a bias yet, but these are the cards I pulled. So I need to, again, figure out who my bias is. And CLC, I'm not sure if I'm going to collect them or not. I do like their most recent release. And I don't know. We'll see if I collect them or not. Mamamoo, I kind of just want to collect their group cards and Wien. So I just have these 2 cards for now. These are their Kino cards from Melting. Apink. I still don't have a bias picked. I still have this Chorong card. I need to decide who my bias is before I start collecting them. For a minute. Still missing one of these cards, the Magne. And then this set too, I'm still missing one of the cards. 21. It's the same. I'd like to fill out this page more, but it's not that big of a priority. And then for Blackpink, they did come out with these postcard sets, and I think I want to just figure out who my bias is before I start picking those up. Alright, moving on to my Infinite binder. This hasn't really changed, and the cover, I still have Sunggu's She's Back, and their idea photo book card. But in terms of what else is in here, it hasn't changed too much since they haven't had to come back for a while, sadly. But I do collect every member, so all their Korean releases are here. I filled out their Destiny, so that's finally complete. For this Come Back, or Be Back, I'm still missing 2 of them. Reality, I have all of them. And then for Infinite only, I have both of Myungsu's coming from a trade. So I'm just missing both of Wien's. So this will eventually be complete. And then some miscellaneous things like their Infinite Effect DVD card. I have the group one. I'm still looking for Sunggu's, but these are really hard to trade. And then Japanese cards are filled out, except I don't have the group for Dilemma yet. Still missing 2 of the 24-hour cards. And then I'm just missing Sunggu's for you. And then these are all Sunggu's solo stuff. And some fan club cards. some other miscellaneous SUJU things. And this is Infinite H releases. I'm missing one of Dongwoo's still. And then I do have Hoya's Infinite Effect DVD Photocard. He is my second bias in Infinite, so I kind of want to keep this, but if someone's interested in trading for a SUJU, please let me know. And this is complete for Infinite F, though I still need Sungjong's Japanese card. And then Wooyoung's solo, I haven't collected his other ones other than the one I pulled. Same with Two Heart, that hasn't changed. And these are all just goods and postcards. Came with photo books or concerts. And I'm still missing a Sungjong card. And I feel bad that I don't have one of his cards, so I need to get one of those soon. And then I'll just go quickly through my star cards. So, since my last video, these have filled out a little bit, but I'm still missing quite a few. As you see here, I do have all the normals though. And I have a lot of rare cards up for trade still. So hopefully someday I'll get more of these. Some of the standees that came in volume 2. And right, and so then this is the end. Right. So I moved GYJ into my miscellaneous boy groups binder, just due to size, since HoMin had so many more things in it. But these are all of Jaejoon's cards. I have some postcards from his photo books and such. And his jacket cards from when he was in Jeonbun Shinki. Still missing quite a few of the earlier ones. Then I have some Jinsu cards. And then we move on to B.A.P. And this hasn't changed really. There might be a couple more cards I got through trades in here, but I'm still missing quite a few of their later Korean stuff. Like, I'm missing a lot of the rose ones in particular. For Japanese cards though, I'm pretty much have all of the official cards for Jungkook and Jonghyun. So see here. And it's kind of sad that they stopped doing cards, but also my wallet's happy, so I don't have to keep buying photo cards. And then we move on to B1A4. I just collect CNU, and this hasn't changed. I've been very slow with collecting his cards, and I am keeping the full Solo Day set since it's one of my favorites. And New East. This hasn't changed either. I'm still missing this JR Action card. And then Ren's Kiwa's card, as well as Ren's Rebirth card. I still need all the I'm Bad cards, and then a set of Bridge the World cards and Soompi photos. And Block B, I've narrowed down to just B-Bomb and Yukwon's cards. So we have Jackpot, Blooming Period, and then their Toy and Tower Records cards. Their paper dolls. And then I just have B-Bomb's Welcome to the Block repackage. And then for Japanese stuff, I'm missing a lot of Kwani's cards, so from Very Good and her. Some pre-order bonus cards for them. And then group parts. And then for Bastars, I have all of their Japanese ones, but I'm missing quite a few of their Welcome to Bastars cards still. And some pre-order photos from Welcome to their Kinko Zero. And then miscellaneous cards will go here. both of them. And then for BTS, I'm still just collecting just Jin. Or actually, I think when I filmed this, I had all of their Korean cards, so I've cut that to just Jin for everything. So these are all his Korean vertical cards, horizontal cards I have, and then Japanese cards. Then his Polaroids and DVD cards, and then some of the group cards. And the vertical group cards. And then just some random Jin related things. And of all the full sets from their Korean releases, I decided to keep their In Mood for Love Part 1 since I really like these, as well as their Danger Jacket cards. And then some other bonuses, common things, and then I do have sets of their muster cards I've kept and sticker sets. Alright, we're on the last binder. So here I stuck a lot of groups that I'm not actively collecting as much anymore, and ones that I've severely cut back on. So we have Big Bang here. So for their cards, I just decided to keep Seungri's cards. So I have a lot of the other members' cards on my sale and trade page. All his made single cards. Some postcards, vertical cards, and some other solo cards from other members. And then for winter, I decided to also cut back and just collect my bias uni. So I did keep their launching edition for their debut album, but for the other things, I just have KSYs. See here? And then the postcard sets. And iKON, this hasn't changed at all. I'm still debating on whether to keep these or not, but I still have the hope that iKON will do kind of more of the vocal heavy songs that I really enjoy, but I feel like that's unlikely to happen. So that section hasn't changed at all. And then for EXO, I just collect Yixin still, but I haven't been very active in trying to get all his things. But so this section hasn't changed too much, though I think I got some more of his Polaroids, so that was nice. And then for Super Junior, I'm still just collecting Rowook, and I don't think these have changed at all. And then Boyfriend, I decided to just stick with collecting Hyunsung's cards, so these are all his Korean cards with some group ones. And then I got some signed Japanese cards. Then Madtown, I'm just collecting my top two. As you see here, and some M-Wave cards. But I did keep these fan mating Japanese cards. And then 17, I decided I want to maybe just collect Jun's cards. So I just have a couple of his. And I do have this Mingyu card up for trade for one of Jun's. Then Monsta X, I'm still just collecting Shonu. So I did get a couple of his newer cards in. Then the Legend, still just keeping these sets since I do really like them, even though they're probably not going to be active again. Same with High 4, this hasn't changed at all, but someone does want some of these sticker sets. Yeah, you could let me know, and I could definitely part with them. And then the rest is just star cards. So these are all my SHINee ones. I'm just missing that one Minho Hypnosis card. And then the Dalmon Shinki ones haven't changed at all. And I still want to collect my top 3. And I'll get around to it eventually. Alright, so that was it for my Photocard collection. Thank you if you've watched any segment of this or you stayed till the very end. And please check out my sale and trade video that should hopefully be uploaded by now. And until next time, bye guys.